Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is April 28th, an exciting Fibonacci turn date in the year 2021. And this is Dale Woodson of Woodson Wave Report, one of Timer Digest's top rank market newsletter. You can see our honor rolls there and our disclaimer below there. I want to point out that we also have subscription service, and I can find that right over here. We have an annual subscription for a Fibonacci $233 a year and a monthly subscription for a Fibonacci $144 per month. Daily reports, sometimes multiple reports in a day, but virtually every trading day. So we have some exciting stuff I want to get into, but first I want to thank everyone for hitting the subscribe button, the reminder bell, and of course the like button. It's there. It doesn't always want to show, does it? Anyway, we'll let that roll. Let's see if it'll do it this time. And no, the like button is down there. Believe me. Okay, let's go straight into the time spiral. Okay. First of all, there's the statue of Leonardo Fibonacci in Pisa. Everybody goes to Pisa to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I did see the tower, but had to go see the hero, Mr. Fibonacci. So that's where all this stuff comes from. Okay, so let's get into the sequence here. Fibonacci time spiral. This is review for a lot of you guys, but I just want to point out I did this one in 1999 at what I called the orthodox top on August 24, and it was catching highs and lows on a daily time spiral. I converted it over time into a weekly time spiral, and as you can see, after it caught the low, which was a Fibonacci 55 days, I think it was +1 or -1, it proceeded to catch virtually every peak. As you can see here, peak after peak after peak, not actually every ultimate high, but very good peaks where you could see there would be a decline afterwards for 7 years. Some of these haven't lasted long at all, maybe 34 Fibonacci days, but this one you can see the slippage there, just minus a few days on either side, and it served us well for 7 years. I do that to lead into our Fibonacci spiral now that we have here, a 4-hour bar, and just like on the 1999 high, it wasn't the actual high. The high was actually in January of 2000. I started the spiral here in September at the wave 3 high, and you can see it caught alternating low, then high, then low, then high, then low, and then after the fourth wave low, which was a Fibonacci 55 days after that September high, with a slippage, I believe it was +3. It's up there. And as you can see while I'm here, all of these had a slippage of plus, okay, a day or two or whatever. Okay, so after that, then it went on to call all of these peaks in the market. And as you can see, it's not right on the waves, but there's a peak there, a peak and a decline, a peak and a decline. And here we are at 428. The actual Fibonacci turn date was 423, but since all these previous turn dates had a slippage of plus a few days, we figured it'd be nice and tidy if it was two Fibonacci numbers, a Fibonacci 3 trading days and a Fibonacci 5 calendar days, brings us to April 28. And why do I bring that up? Because another one that I started, and this one is something I just did new. I've always done Fibonacci time spirals from tops or parent tops and was looking for the 55-day bottom and then turn dates after that. But this one, for some reason, I started on March 4. It was a wave 4 low, as you can see here. And a Fibonacci turn date, the first one in the sequence, was 317, and that topped right on with no slippage. You can see that was the wave 1 high. The next one, again, we're doing alternating highs and lows, was 325, zero slippage there. The next one was 4-7. This was 2 days, April 6 and April 7, of a bunch of sideways action. the retracement level was not even a Fibonacci 236, but it's definitely a 4 because it's long and sideways, and that's what fourth waves are by definition. And it caught that high, and then the next one in the sequence was 55 days from that March 4 low, brought us to April 28th, which is today. The market accommodated the Fibonacci time spiral by making a new high right around the Powell speech today. Okay, I want to point out that 3 equals 1 here. Our alternate count, you always got to have an alternate count, is 3 extended to here with 4 down, which would imply a little higher fifth wave. I put that out to our subscribers. I believe it's around 42.30 something. I may have it in here. I may be able to calculate that on the chart itself. So that's where we are. We don't just go short. We have a make or break for our subscribers. Once we get below that, we will move to a short position. Woodson Wave Report, our newsletter, we are still long. We're waiting for confirmation of a change in trend that'll come with a break of our make or break level. But we can also look at I wanted to show you guys this. This is a 1 minute chart. This is what I look at almost all the time, all day. That's that 42.01 high. So we want to see 5 waves down for an indication of change in trend. And we could count this as a leading diagonal triangle with the overlap as a 1 here. Let me, so we're looking for 5 waves down. You don't want to go just calling tops and trading calling tops because you'll get killed. They'll take all your money. But so we want to wait for a confirmation. 1, our make or break target, or 2, 5 waves down followed by 3 waves up. So we could count this as 1 and this as 2. And for now, I'll do 3, 4, and 5. On a 1 minute chart, 4 overlapped, but just barely. That is a possibility, but I like this one better. Let me get these guys out of the way because there is a very slight overlap. And I remember when I first learned Elliott Wave back in the mid-90s, I was taught that there is some overlap on a 1 minute chart, even if it's slight. You can see right there, it's that 1 minute bar right there that went over. Okay, I think that would be allowable, but what we're looking at here is most likely an extension. So let me draw that out for you guys here. Let me get the first wave. Okay, and there's 2 there. And what we most likely have, because it's way too early in the pattern, it's only a couple hours old, it's maybe an hour or 2 old, from 1445 to, yeah, it's not even 2 hours old. So it's a little bit early in the game, but we want to check it out anyway. So what we got here is, because we're looking for a change in trend, we have the Fibonacci turn date. So this could be 1, 2, and this could be within, and I'll change this degree of trend. We'll do 3, 4, and 5 over here. Let me make that a smaller degree because it can't be the same degree. We'll make it, there we go, sub minuet. So what we could have here is 1 down with a leading diagonal, 2 up. 3s are always easy to find. You can see this went down how many points in 2 minutes? It went from 41.95 to 41.84, 11 points in 2 minutes. Those are 1 minute bars. Then we got a second wave up here. So we would need this to gain equality with that. Let me move this. I'm talking about this third wave, equality with this first wave. Okay, so let's do an extension on there, and I can get rid of the other one if we need to avoid any confusion. But these will be in different places. This is how I day trade every day. Okay, we're looking for extensions. So you can see wave 3 gains this wave 3 right here. I'll put it in there. Gains equality with this wave 1 of 3, which is the steep decline right here where it almost went to just at, let's call it 41.81. Okay, and we want to look at the 1618, and that would be, let me get this out of the way because we're doing the internal wave count. And I don't want to confuse anyone. There we go. There's 1, 2, and then 3 subdivises. 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. So we would expect either 3 to go to here or more likely the 1618 over here. Let me get these guys out of the way. And then you'd see a 4 up and then a 5 to a lower low. So that's what we're looking at. A lot of people want to know trading and stuff like that, and educational videos. And now that I have the new website up, I'm going to start uploading and publishing educational videos. But another way you can trade, it doesn't matter if the trend is up, the trend is down, the bigger picture, the larger waves. If you see 5 waves down followed by 3 waves up, you're going to get another 5 waves down, whether it's a correction or in the main trend. It's 5, 3, 5. 5 down, 3 up, 5 down. So you could trade that on whatever, some people want to do 4 hours, some people want to do daily, some people want to swing trade, some people want to do longer term trade. Day traders, 1 and 5 minute chart. You can see 5 waves down if you get 3 waves up. Let me just give you an example. Let's just say that that's complete, even though I think it is extending, okay? Let me remove that. Let's just say that's 1, 2. I'm going to move it over here for argument's sake. Okay, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I think that third wave is extending, but I want to show you guys this for a minute here. Okay, so here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if that was definitely a completed 5 waves to the downside, we would get a Fibonacci retracement, and here we go. There's our retracement. You could expect 3 waves up here to one of these targets, 382, 50%, or 618. Or in today's world, they like to go to 786 and wipe all the shorts out. Once you see 3 waves, a pattern to the upside, you can expect 5 more down. So let's just say it goes to the 618 retracement. Okay, so what you'd be looking at here is an extension, and we would have 5 down. We're assuming, for argument's sake or for educational purposes, that the second wave would go to the 618 retracement, which is the black line here. Then we could expect at a minimum 3 to equal 1 at 41.74. So you're looking at 20 points there at a minimum, and more likely, if it's a third wave, you'll get a 1.618, which is a 41.62, which is 32 points. That's nice profit, huh? And then your make or break or stop loss, I call them make or breaks, would be this all-time high here at 42.01. If it goes above here, we're wrong. Okay, that's the beauty of Elliott Wave. And then we're not going to get 41.74 or 41.62. So our risk reward is 7 points that we could lose, or 20 or 30 points that we could win. That's a good 3 to 1 or even 5 to 1 risk margin. So that's what's going on with that. I'll watch this unfold, but we like that it hit on our turn date of April 28th. We got a new all-time high, which is what we were hoping for both of our Fibonacci time spirals. Let's see if I left anything out. That's the history. That's this one here. I showed you guys all the plus on that one from the 9 to 20 high, wave 3 high, and this one here on the hourly bar, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that alternate count there. Okay, so there could be even more slippage, but I don't expect it to be more than a day or so. Okay, so allow for a possible higher high, but in the Fibonacci world of perfection, the high is on the 28th of April. I want to get into, major thing with Tesla here. Okay, here's our count. We have 5 waves down in the black, wave A. We got 3 waves up for wave B in the black, and then we expect 5 more waves down for wave C, correction. But all this has bothered me, especially all this in here. It doesn't look impulsive to the upside, and it doesn't look impulsive to the downside. Impulsive meaning 5 waves in the main direction of trend. Okay, so what I looked at was, I'm going to get rid of this, okay, because I like this account that I just found or discovered today. Okay, what if the third wave extended? What if this is not 5 waves down, but it's 1, 2, and this third wave extended with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, those multiples of 5. That's 9 waves down. This could be 3. Okay, and that's in the red. And then if this is 4, it has to hold below that wave 1 low, and it did to a T right there, make or break 780 for 4 up, okay? So this could be, and that let me get rid of the black, because that's now the old, that now is becoming the alternate count, because I like the way this looks. This does not look like 5 up, and this does not look like 5 down. Okay, we're looking at a daily chart. So what we can expect here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 4s can get long and extended. It could come back down here, make a D, and then another E up here. 4s are long and sideways by definition, and this certainly qualifies. But what I'm really focused on is this C wave high here, this 4 on April 14. I want to get into that. Is that April 14? Yeah, that's April 14. You can see, looks like an ABC here, and then an ABC up there, and then it looks like we start to get 5 waves down. So like that could be the end of 4 right up here, if not back there. But we got 5 waves to the downside here. We got 3 waves up, and you can see we got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like that is extending. So it appears that that 4th wave is complete, either here at April 14 or here at April 22nd, okay? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it'd be 7, 8, and then 9. So that is, let me get an extension here. See how this looks, okay? Let's get an extension on this Tesla. And by the way, this is a 5-minute chart, okay? And there's our 1, and there's our 2. Yeah, we could expect that to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more wave down to 686, and that would be nice, okay? And then a move up would have to stay above this 5-wave decline, which is around 715, I believe it is. Let me get below that and see. Yeah, 715.71 right there, okay? So we got a series of 1s and 2s. So that I like that count better. I like Tesla with this 1, 2, and that 2 is off a little bit, with a extended 3rd wave, and this doesn't look impulsive up or down. Looks more like a 4 to me. Looks like it possibly ended here or here, okay, because that doesn't look like 5 waves on a bigger scale either. So that's what we're looking at, and then we can see a 5th wave down. Let's just, well, that's a small 1, so this is going to be, 5 lower than 3. Okay, we'll get new targets when we get an update later on, maybe the regular weekly update on Sunday. Okay, but at a minimum below the 539 low. All right, but 4 up, hopefully that is complete right there, and we'll watch this 5th wave down extend, and that would be A. Okay, so then there would be 3 up and 5 more down. So a lot to go on Tesla. Really made things complicated here. But we're on it. We're watching it on the small ticks, on the 5-minute ticks, and I actually look at it at the 1, but I didn't want to bore you guys with all that. But I want to again recap here. There's our 4-hour bar. There's our spiral from September 2020 high. You can see that called for a top right here on 428 with a slippage of 3 trading days or 5 calendar days. And to marry them both together, the other spiral that we had is from the March 4 low. You can see it caught these turn dates, and with no slippage, which almost all of these, I really like this spiral because there's no slippage at all on these turns except one, and that's questionable because you could actually label that 3 anywhere in there, but that was 2 days of nothing but short, stubby, sideways action before it shot up. Okay, so that's it. We'll do a weekly update on Sunday. Hopefully our April 8th turn date turned out to be a beautiful thing, and until next time, take care everyone.